Hi guys, it's Dylan back with another video, and today I will be discussing Marvel's Netflix Phase 2 and what will happen and what I will believe will happen. So what I did is I compiled a list with all 4 shows, so Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist. I all have 3 predictions, and then Defenders, I just put the main villain. So I'm just gonna start it off with Daredevil. And my first prediction is that they will introduce Maggie Murdock, Daredevil's mom, because at the end of Defenders, when Daredevil is laying on the bed, they said go get Maggie, and we all know that Maggie's his mom. So yeah, the second prediction I have is they will introduce Bullseye, but I don't think he will be the main villain. I think Kingpin will still be the main villain because the storyline they're doing, I don't know the name of it because I don't read comics, but in the storyline they're doing for season 3, they introduced Daredevil's mom. Kingpin is the villain, and leading into my third prediction, Karen Page exposes Daredevil. So eventually, Karen Page will expose Daredevil's identity to Kingpin. But in the comics, it was because she wanted drugs. But I don't think that's how it will be in season 3 because Netflix Karen Page is supposedly very different. So I think they will do it. I think she'll expose him like through an article or something. But we'll never know. Now, moving on to Jessica Jones. My first prediction is that she will learn how to fly. Now, in the comics, she has flight and super strength, and we've seen her super strength. We haven't seen her flight. We've seen her super jump like the Hulk, but I believe in season 2 they will teach her. No, they won't teach her. She will teach herself how to fly and control her jumping, because that's a main part of her character. In the comics, she flies all the time. The second prediction I have is Jessica Jones will get a costume. Whether this will be Nitress, Power Woman, or Jewel, we don't know. I don't think it will be Jewel because Trish already offered that and Jessica shut it down. So it will either be Nitress or Power Woman. And when she's Power Woman, she doesn't really have a costume. It's just a yellow t-shirt. But I think that the MCU will work their way around that. And if they do go the Power Woman route, they will make like a type of costume for her. But I would really like to see the Nitrous costume because it looks really cool. It's like a Batwoman look. It has the Batwoman mask, and then she's all black, and then it's black and red. So yeah, and then my third prediction for Jessica Jones season 2 is they will finally make Trish Hellcat. When I first found out that Trish's real name was Patsy, I was shitting bricks, my dude. I was like, when is she gonna be Hellcat? Because if you don't know, in the comics, Patsy Walker is Hellcat. But in the show, they call her Trish. But hopefully, she will go masquerading as a vigilante, and Jessica Jones will have to find out that it's Trish or whatever. And I would just really like to see that because, I don't know, I've never really been a fan of Hellcat, but I like Trish in the show, so I think she'll make a good Hellcat. But the only thing I don't know how they will explain is how Hellcat has orange hair. Maybe it will be like a wig connected to her mask or something, but whatever. Now, moving on to Luke Cage. Misty Knight will get her bionic arm. We've already seen pictures of this, but it looks very ugly. Hopefully she'll get her gold one later in the season or whatever. I don't care. I just want to see that gold arm with her red jumpsuit. My second prediction is Diamondback will return with powers. Now, I haven't seen Luke Cage. I don't like it. I haven't seen season 1 of Luke Cage because honestly, I tried watching the first episode and I just really didn't like it. He's always in a sex scene and it's just like why it's a superhero show. And then I got up to the part where Pops died, and I was just like, what's the point of this? But the twins have told me that Diamondback will return with his powers. I don't know if this is credible because every time Jaden tells me something, it never happens. But let's see. And my third prediction is Heroes for Hire, which leads us into Iron Fist. So, this is my third prediction for Luke Cage and my first prediction for Iron Fist, which is going to be Heroes for Hire. Hopefully their TV shows will merge and then we'll get a Heroes for Hire show, because honestly, Luke Cage and Iron Fist were the worst TV shows by critics. That's why I haven't watched them. But together, I feel like they bring out the best in each other. Like in the Defenders show, which the twins haven't watched either because they're slow or something. But in the Defenders, it was like a mentorship. Like Luke Cage was putting Iron Fist underneath his wing. So, saying that, this is my second prediction for Iron Fist because Heroes for Hire was my first one. And yeah, I was lazy. So I believe that he will get his Iron Fist costume, because at the end of Defenders, we see him in Hell's Kitchen on top of a roof with a green jumpsuit, and his fist is glowing. And honestly, I'm just going to throw in a little extra prediction. He will learn how to control his chi in both hands, not just one, because yeah. And I feel like it's not a superhero show if you don't have costumes. Like, if you look at the CW and the Arrowverse, all of them have costumes. Diggle didn't have one, but he eventually got one. But Iron Fist needs to get a costume. Now, my last prediction for Iron Fist is Daughters of the Dragon. I believe Misty Knight and Colleen, whatever her face is, will merge and become Daughters of the Dragon, and that will be their own TV show, or not even their own TV show. Maybe they'll just pop up on Heroes for Hire, and 4 of them will be Heroes for Hire. But they seem to be like good teammates on the Defenders. Like, I don't know, it's just, that's in the comics, and I feel like they should do that. They're partners in the comics, they should be partners on the TV show. Now, my predictions for the Defenders. And I only did one prediction because we don't know much. Not enough news has dropped for me to do 3 predictions. So, I just predicted that Kingpin will be the main villain. I don't know why. I just saw this on some YouTube channel, and I agree. Like, I think he's the best villain. Him and Kilgrave have been the best villains, so, yeah. So, me saying that, I finished my video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you later. Track on.